One of the most powerful scriptures to me is Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and where the Hebrews translated, you step into the chaos. God stepped into the chaos. God stepped into the void, and he took what was chaos and he made order out of it, and that's the creation account. And I think as guys, we're wired that way. We see chaos, we want to step in and we want to bring order, we want to bring redemption, we want to bring hope, and that's really our heart. And I think for many of us, we're so driven that we forget to stop and listen. We forget to stop and empathize. We forget to stop and just acknowledge, particularly when it comes to the opposite sex, we overlook and we forget just to say, that stinks. That must be hard. If I were in your shoes, I probably would have done this or said the same thing. I would probably be asking the same questions. And I think just something as simple, and I do this with my wife, I've gotten better at this, where I just ask the question, do you want me to fix this, or do you want me just to listen? What do you prefer? Just something as simple as asking that can really invite more conversation, or it shows me where my best influence is right now. And I think it really comes down to that. I think at the end of the day, as guys, we're not fixers. We're influencers. And I know in my life, I really react strongly when someone tries to step in and fix me. But man, when somebody steps in and comes alongside and enters into that pain, enters into that chaos, enters into those questions, enters into the conflict with me, and is willing to process it with me and become an advocate for me, it changes the whole conversation. And I think as we think about this in church environments, if we could really see ourselves as advocates and influencers, it might help relieve some of the sting of, I've got to fix that, or, I don't have the answers. I don't have, or I've got these insecurities and I've got these fears. That's okay. Nobody's expecting us to have all the answers, and we forget that. They just want genuine leaders who are willing to come alongside, and that goes for men and women. And I find that when I'm approached and I can recognize right away that there's a lot of emotion attached to this, my best work is to understand why. What's the emotion there? We're not really talking about a service time. There's something much more significant and profound underneath that.